out here doing a morning walk up this sand dune, which I've done many times before, talked about in another video. And way back when, it was me walking up with my daughters and my then 1-year-old in the backpack. And anyways, it's a good climb, and I thought in this process of letting go of things and beginning to be more in the present, basically I came across a Hawaiian healing technique. It was via song, and what the song actually means when you translate it to English is you say, "I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, and thank you." And so I listened to a guided meditation and went through, just looked at my life and all the things that came up, things that I've done, things that, my ancestors have done. That means everyone in the world. And just looking at all of that and letting go, making sure to take responsibility, to look within, and then to put it out there. I'm sorry, and I love you, and please forgive me, and thank you for each of those. And at the end of the guided meditation, basically it went in and just said, "You're forgiven." And that's, I think, something that we can grasp this, be able to look that sometimes we are our own worst enemies, and we do just have to take our power back and not allow others to keep us in a box. In letting go, we release ourselves and become truly free. We're no longer having others control us, and that means our minds, our bodies, and our souls are free, no longer captive. And that's powerful. And so I just thought this would be just a wonderful, it's part of the journey, climbing up the hill, and it's a process. It just, sometimes we have to revisit things and work on it, because we're learning lessons, life lessons along the way. And sometimes it takes a while, because it's been lifetimes of this and not getting it. And so I'm thankful that I'm getting it. I'm thankful for this opportunity, because I remember so many times that I wasn't sure I wanted to, continue on. Did I want to get healthy? Did I want to keep trying? And that is kind of how this life works. There's things that get in our path, and some fruit flies recently showed up in my life, and pretty interesting, because I've been looking at animal guides, and so this fruit fly just kept coming up the other day, and I'm like, okay. I heard this lady talking about wasps one time. She's like, all creatures, everything in the world, there's messages for us to take. So I looked up the fruit fly as an animal spirit guide, and sure enough, it was talking about endurance and perseverance and just so many other things that make sense, things that we all need. And at this time in my life, I'm just keeping going, keeping on. So just have to be in a place of being present and observing and being aware, and then being willing to put the energy forth to climb those mountains in our lives. And at other times, just allowing, you know, the energy to move us up the mountain. But as you see, this one requires me to get up here, put forth the energy, and then the outcome, the reward is great. And you know, I'm gonna wait to see what that looks like and trust. Sorry for the sniffling in the phone. That got things kind of moving. I'm eating some more fruit again, so getting the detoxing going and trying to break the sinus pressure and the head pressure up. And that's kind of been hard because it's been there for so long. I had so many sinus infections and bronchitis as a kid. So anyways, getting there, and thank you for coming along. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful out here. Though I'd love it if my 5 offspring were with me right now. You know, this is where I'm supposed to be right now. There's so much that no, we don't understand, but I'm taking this time to do what I need to do in order to grow and to learn and to let go and to be free. And hopefully the wisdom that I gain from this, I'm able to help others in the way that I was brought here to help and to fulfill the purposes that I have. We all have a purpose. It's not just about us, it's about everyone and everything. We are all connected and we are all one. So if I think I'm just free and everyone else is enslaved, I'm truly not free. You know, if everyone else is still enslaved. So it's about coming together and helping. But you know, everyone will wake up in their own time, and maybe it won't be this lifetime. It's not up to us. It's just, there's no guilt, no shame, no judgment in it. It's just, it is what it is. And it's okay. There's a lot of programming and stuff that has gone on, and conditioning, and just life lessons that have to be learned. Each one of us. And karma to be burned off from all that we've done. Alright, so I've spoken about the laws of the universe in several of my videos, and this is a snapshot from High Frequency Radio, and I just wanted to read through these. Number 1, the law of oneness, divine oneness. 2, the law of vibration. 3, the law of attraction. 4, the law of correspondence. 5, the law of cause and effect. 6, the law of compensation. 7, the law of attraction. 8, the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. 9, the law of relativity. 10, the law of polarity. 11, the law of rhythm. And 12, the law of gender. And then I wanted to just show another picture here. You often see this: general principles of natural law, the principle of mentalism, the principle of correspondence, the principle of vibration, the principle of polarity, the principle of rhythm, the principle of cause and effect, and the principle of gender. So these are some things that you can look into because they're important, and it's very good to be able to understand, and overstand all of this. So just wanted to bring this in before I continue on with what I was saying. The universal laws are in effect, and they are what they are, and just start embracing where we are at this moment, and you know, working through areas that maybe we didn't see that we needed to work through, or we weren't ready to. You guys have a blessed day, and get out in nature and know that I'm getting so many different notifications on my phone, so I apologize for that. But get out there and know that you are more than what you have been taught to believe. Namaste. So in order to keep the video from getting too long, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the song. It's actually a guided meditation, and I'm just going to play part of it, and I'm going to leave a link to the original video in the description box for you to go to. And what he does is he goes through many scenarios and just goes through saying, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, and thank you for each of them. And then leave some time for you to just meditate on your own and be able to think about things that come to mind that you need to release and let go of, and to be forgiven within yourself. And then he ends with, you are forgiven. And so yeah, this is just a beautiful place to do this. There's actually lots of people out today. It's sunny and beautiful, so I was trying to get kind of in a private area, but it's good that people are out enjoying nature. And anyways, I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that it's helpful to you on your journey of growing and expanding your consciousness and just letting go, being present, and enjoying the gifts that we have, because there's so much that we just don't understand, and our minds and our emotions can keep us locked into just BS, and these belief systems make it really hard to see things for what they are. And
welcome to Forgiving Yourself Meditation, a guided meditation using the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer, Ho'oponopono. Find a quiet, calming place to listen to this meditation. If you can, light a candle nearby, a gentle reminder of your intention as you begin. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel your eyes closing. Inhale again, and exhale. In and out, your breath is a calming rhythm that brings you to the heart of relaxation. This meditation makes use of the Ho'oponopono, an ancient Hawaiian prayer for forgiveness. It centers on the idea that we each create and are responsible for our own universes. Whatever we experience, we are responsible for. We, ourselves, are the only thing we can control within a situation. And if we do not like it, it is up to us to find a way to change it. The Ho'oponopono is not designed to make you feel guilty, nor is it a sign that you are alone in the world. Instead, it offers you a chance to examine your reactions to the things you tell yourself, and to find a more positive solution to even the most pervasive problems in your life. This mantra is short and simple, easy enough for you to incorporate into your daily life. In a moment, we will begin to explore what it means for you. Before we begin, however, let go of everything around you, everything but yourself and the core of your being. Take a few deep, cleansing breaths, releasing the last vestiges of thoughts from your day or reminders for the future. You are here in this moment. Your mind, body, and spirit are perfectly aligned. A unified presence capable of anything you desire. Smile to yourself and bring your whole attention with you as you sink deeper into this healing space. The first line of the Ho'oponopono is, I am sorry. Imagine you are holding a dandelion in your hand, one that has gone to seed. Look at it closely, envisioning the tiny tendrils that make up the fluffy white dome. Feel compassion for yourself welling deep within your belly, warming you from the inside out. The second line of this mantra is, I love you. Feel unconditional love for yourself, all of you. Touch your heart softly, gently. Now, the third line. Please forgive me. Take a moment to consider what you are asking forgiveness for. And when you are ready, give it freely. As you grant it, let the last line of the prayer flow through your being. Thank you. The last two words call up a soft breeze, and the tiny fluffs of dandelion seed soar off, dispersing. You are forgiven. As we continue through this meditation, feel free to continue using the dandelion imagery if it is comfortable. If you find another metaphor works better for you, by all means, use it instead. Above all else, keep your whole self in your kind attention as we move through the deeply healing work ahead.
Namaste.